This video content is not intended for children.
Realistic fishing. Thank you, man. Love the channel, by the way.
And this is Alex from Lebanon, a nice largemouth there doing the selfie thing on Old Hickory Lake.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. If your summer is anything like mine, the fishing has really slowed down. So we're gonna fish for anything. And if I don't catch anything right now, I don't have a video. So let's get rigged up with some panfish confidence baits, see if I can get a bite. All right, let's get a gulp minnow out of here and thread it onto the jig head. I'm going to go through the face, out the back, and we're ready to fish. I'm going to rinse my fingers off in the water because that gulp stinks. All right, let's just pull it through here nice and easy and see if we can get a bite. Not going to have a lot of action. If I don't get any bites with it like this using the jig head, I might switch to a plain J hook because it sinks a lot slower. It looks like a dying minnow. When you fish it this way, it just sits there and kind of swings like this. I actually prefer a plain J hook, but thought I'd go for this just to see what happens. See how my bobber is sitting? That means the lure is on the bottom. This water is so shallow over here. The lake is pretty shallow right now. I mean, I'm standing down in these rocks. This is always underwater. I don't know what they're doing this year. I'm seeing a fair amount of bait fish out here. I'm just not seeing anything chasing or eating them. Oh wait, I need to raise the bobber because I used up a little bit of the line tying on the new hook. There we go. Now we're ready. Gotta give it a little more time because it's sinking so much slower without that jig head. If I don't get a bite like this, I'm gonna add a split shot to help it get down to where it needs to be. Oh, I had a bite. Damn it. Let's add that split shot on here. Trial and error. Trial and error. How big? We'll go pretty big. It's like a 1/32 ounce.
I'm Steve from Bass and Grass YouTube channel, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
There we go. Got it about 8 inches above my bait. Is this the magic formula? Look at all these minnows. Getting minnow crazy up here. Fish. finally got one. First fish of the day, and I am happy. Bluegill. Let's take a look. We got about a 5-inch bluegill here. Not very big, but I am so happy to catch something. The fishing has been horrendous. Oh man, I set this down and now I'm snagged on a rock or something on the bottom. Well, I decided to yank it out of there, and I bent out the hook without snapping the line. I'm going to bend the hook back into place. See, this just schools and schools of tiny minnows, but nothing's eating them. There is so much food right now that fish don't even care if there's food around. I mean, it's so strange. Such a weird time of the year with all this fry all over the place. Right now I'm competing with thousands of tiny minnows. I'm snagged. Snagged on the log. Straightened out the hook again. Time for another gulp minnow since I bent my hook out again. Time to put my fingers back in the wretched that leaks all over.
I'm Elston Perez with Chunky Cats Fishing, and right now you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic. Woo!
Well, I caught one fish. This is so fish. All right, not very big, but I am so happy to get one. Holy cow. Let's get some of this grass off. There we go. Look at this little bass. Somewhere between a 1/4 pound and a 1/2 pound. Right? Not very big, but he did go for the wacky rig Senko, and I am glad. Yes. This is like the first fish I've caught in, I don't know, since Saturday. It's been rough out here. I'm telling you, rough. Good fish. Hopefully I can get another one. Well, I'm sweating like a pig, and all I can say is the fishing sucks right now. I've been fishing the last 4 days, and I caught one bass, and that was right over here on the wacky rig Senko. I've been throwing everything at him, and I just can't get a bite. The water is really warm. The water level is really low. It's just not very much fun. Now what I'm waiting for is the weather to cool down. Hopefully you're catching more fish than I am. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.